There's a place on the North Shore where children feel right at home. Our highly specialized partnership provides them the most comprehensive pediatrics. Together, we offer extensive capabilities for everything from a simple checkup to specialties like cardiology and urology. So, while they have so far to go in life, all they need is right here. Auctioner Hospital for Children at St. Tammany Parish Hospital. Advanced care for kids of all ages.
And we're live, WPBN Wolfpack Broadcast Network, on the road today. First of a doubleheader, St. Paul's Wolves versus Holy Cross Tigers here in beautiful New Orleans.
I must say I'm a little disappointed in Holy Cross. They forgot to put the heater on.
Yeah.
And so now we have to sit outside with the wind blowing on us, freezing our behinds off.
Yep, so set up, ready to go. Even got a right center field camera.
Yeah.
So
right now,
Connor,
we do.
Yeah, right now we do. We got about a 40-mile-an-hour wind.
Yeah.
So if we lose the camera, and we'll try to get it set back up. So
if we go black.
Yep. So
we'll be right back.
St. Tammany Oshner pregame show. Mike Arnold, Jeff Winchester, Jeff Russo, Connor Russo working the computer today.
Yeah,
again.
we got Chris here too.
Yeah, we also got Chris.
We got Chris.
Connor, any shout outs? I know you got a couple Twitch accounts you need to talk about. Go ahead and get that out of the way.
Not right now.
Not right now.
Not right now.
So all of Connor's buddies out there watching, waiting
We had
for their
a
shout-outs.
birthday request, too, from
yesterday.
yesterday.
Yes. So
Carter
Anderson.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So,
Cade in our post-game interview was a little upset. He got so overwhelmed with how much he pitched well yesterday that he forgot little man, his little brother, Carter Anderson's birthday yesterday. Carter is 7.
Yep.
So, Carter, if you're out there listening, buddy, we all wish you a happy belated birthday. Hope you had a good day.
Good family side of him, though, right? I mean, the guy pitched a heck of a game.
Yeah.
Had a couple of hits, a sacrifice fly, and he was worried about not telling his brother happy birthday.
Yeah,
right?
man.
That's awesome.
That's what's right with the game.
Yeah.
So recap from last night: St. Paul's gets the win 6-0. At the plate for the Wolves, just like we talked about, Cade Anderson, the leadoff batter. 1 for 2 with a walk and a sacrifice fly. Steven Spolita 1 for 3 with a walk. Trent Kaimi 4 hard hit balls, 0 for 4, but 4 hard hit balls.
Yeah.
Just right at people, right at left fielder, center fielder, shortstop. Russo goes 2 for 3, single and a double.
Almost
a big
that,
leadoff double
in
the bottom of the second inning to get the first run across for the Wolves. To set the pace.
It was about one Taco Tuesday too short. It almost got out of there.
Yeah, about a foot from the going over.
So he ate at habaneros last night just to get
just
ready.
to get ready for it.
Yep. Cooper Winchester 0 for 2 and his usual hit by pitch, so he kept that running.
Yeah, right. It's leading the league right now, I think, with 10.
Also had a great throw out from left field. Coach Canizero testing his arm early in the top of the first inning. The freshman left fielder and Winchester hoses him out of the plate.
Got to. And, you know, it was funny you mentioned that because, in a little bit of banter back and forth with Andy after the game. He's like, with Anderson on the mound, he's like, I'm testing every shot because, you know, you never know when you're going to wind up having another opportunity to score. So, you know, kudos to him.
Yeah, Hunter Korass 1 for 2 with a walk. Barrios with a hit and an RBI. And also Bootery 1 for 2.
They
also
really
got on base on the error. So.
Yeah, they kind of you know, those hits they kind of put together at the end of the game that really kind of sealed the deal for it. It's good to see because it's good experience for the lesser of experienced players where they kind of put some things together, hit some balls in spots, and did a nice job driving in runs, gaining confidence.
And Cade Anderson with another great performance on the mound, getting another win for the Wolves, 6 strikeouts. Only gave up 4 hits.
He only had 6.
An aggressive Holy Cross team out swinging.
Man, they came out on fire yesterday. I mean, of the 4 players that came up, every single one of those guys was lacing balls to the outfield. They were ready. They got the game report. Probably watched a few of the games on WPBN and got an idea of how, you know, Cade's approach.
And 4 guys in the Holy Cross lineup over 400. 3 of those guys over 450. So holding them to 4 hits against that team, pretty good job. So let's take a quick commercial break, Connor. Run a couple St. Tammany Ochsner commercials. We'll come right back after that commercial break with our starting lineups for Game 2 here. Umpires are here. Everybody's getting ready to roll.
We got Carter's birthday.
And we'll be right back.
There's a place on the North Shore where children feel right at home. Our highly specialized partnership provides them the most comprehensive pediatrics. Together, we offer extensive capabilities for everything from a simple checkup to specialties like cardiology and urology. So, while they have so far to go in life, all they need is right here. Ochsner Hospital for Children at St. Tammany Parish Hospital. Advanced care for kids of all ages. There's a place on the North Shore where children feel right at home. Our highly specialized partnership provides them the most comprehensive pediatrics. Together, we offer extensive capabilities for everything from a simple checkup to specialties like cardiology and urology. So, while they have so far to go in life, all they need is right here. Ochsner Hospital for Children at St. Tammany Parish Hospital. Advanced care for kids of all ages.
And we're back live, WPBN Wolfpack Broadcast Network, live at Holy Cross. What's the name of the field here?
I don't even know if it really has a field.
I mean, right now I'm going to call it Carboni Field, and that's going to be wrong. I think they just called it Tiger Stadium.
And so we'll just call it Tiger Stadium. So go ahead and let's go through the lineups today for the first game. Connor, if you want to pull those up on the screen.
All right, for the visiting St. Paul's Wolves, it's a very similar lineup as last night. I really don't even think there's any changes. This might be the first time. But we got Anderson leading off. He's going to be in center field, followed by Steven Spolita. It's going to be behind the plate. Trent Kayami is going to be at shortstop, followed by the big Puma, Matthew Russo, at first base. And then we got Brian Lee. He's going to be DHing. Then we got Hunter Korass at third base, followed by Cooper Winchester is going to be in left field. And then Aiden Barrios on the mound today for the Wolves, followed by Gavin Bootery. He's going to be in right field. And then Cade Lanou is going to be manning second base.
And over for the Holy Cross Tigers, what you got over there, Russo?
Yeah, so I have Gavin Schultz, the whip, at shortstop leading off. Davis Stevens in left field. Josh Orr on the mound, did a nice job at third base, swung the stick well. Got Jake Kaufman, made a couple nice plays, good at bat early in the game over at second base. Got Todd Canatella that is going to be in center field. You have Colin Whitey Cure, all right, at DH, and you have Chan Welsh over at first base, and you have who is this? Lance. Who is this? Why am I losing that? Hold on.
What number you got?
24.
24 is
Chauvin?
Blake Chauvin. Sorry about that, Blake. Over at third base. And you have Max Licciardi over in right field. And then behind the plate, you have Luke Sanamont behind the plate for us. Sorry about that, guys.
Sanamont.
So on the mound today for St. Paul's, we got Barrios.
Yep.
What are we looking for, guys?
Well,
I think with this wind right now, pound the zone.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no real mistakes that are going to be made.
Yep.
The wind is blowing. The wind is blowing straight in.
Straight in.
So I mean, I'd take. You can kind of take your chances going at guys a little bit more aggressively with fastballs, knowing that if they put one up in the air, they're going to have to cut through the teeth of the wind.
Right.
And it's definitely going to be a tough day on the outfilders if it keeps blowing like this. Any high fly balls could possibly drift back into the dirt.
In my limited experience on the mound, what I do hear from those guys who have more experience than I do, anytime you have a wind to your backside blowing in, it gives a little bit more life to the fastball.
Right.
So I think a good aggressive hitting, trying to get those guys pitching them in.
Yeah.
Making sure that we introduce ourselves to their hands and try to establish a presence on the inside part of the plate.
So Josh or Jeff, I know Russo, you've seen him throughout the years. Growing up, with Matthew and playing against M4 and all that stuff.
Yeah, he's an athlete.
Yeah. So what do we like to see on the mound from him?
Yeah. So he's he's going to Loyola.
Yep.
So I'm going to call him a mathlete right now.
Mathlete.
Right?
Okay.
And going to Loyola to throw, but we saw what he could do with the bat yesterday. So he set the tone with that double.
Yeah.
Did a nice job at third base.
Batting 474 on the season.
So,
good.
But again, he's gonna pound the zone. You see this kid right here that's handing the balls off. That's Lance Love. That's the Southeastern commit.
Yep.
Okay.
He had some arm issues.
Yep.
So I just saw him over there throwing in the pen. But they're very similar in design, like mid to upper 80s.
Yep.
Fastball first. I think that's the way they're going to pitch it too. I mean, I talked to Andy, and that's what they do. They're gonna be aggressive, getting ahead of the counts with the fastball. So that's what you can expect there.
So do you think we'll see a little bit more small ball today with this wind like this? I mean, having to.
I'll tell you what we don't want to see.
Bunts.
We don't want to see pop-ups.
No.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
So even as a hitter right now, I'm not saying that you're trying to hit the ball buried into the ground, but don't try
Low
to
line
lift.
drives.
Maybe shorten it up,
lift, man.
shorten it up, keep it low.
Yeah.
Yep. Low line drives. Get out the 4-iron and just go to town.
So let's take a quick commercial break. Go ahead and wrap up the St. Tammany Ochsner pregame show. Connor, if you want to run a commercial from St. Tammany Ochsner and then run the hype video to start off the game.
Ada and Maggie.
So that's going to wrap it up.
Listen.
Thank you to St. Tammany and Ochsner for being our pregame and postgame sponsor. And Jeff Winchester, Jeff Russo, Mike Arnold, Connor Russo with WPBN, and we'll be back in a few minutes for first pitch.
There's a place on the North Shore where children feel right at home. Our highly specialized partnership provides them the most comprehensive pediatrics. Together, we offer extensive capabilities for everything from a simple checkup to specialties like cardiology and urology. So, while they have so far to go in life, all they need is right here. Ochsner Hospital for Children at St. Tammany Parish Hospital. Advanced care for kids of all ages. There's a place on the North Shore where children feel right at home. Our highly specialized partnership provides them the most comprehensive pediatrics. Together, we offer extensive capabilities for everything from a simple checkup to specialties like cardiology and urology. So, while they have so far to go in life, all they need is right here. Ochsner Hospital for Children at St. Tammany Parish Hospital. Advanced care for kids of all ages.
And we're live, WPBN Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Mike Arnold, Jeff Winchester, Jeff Russo, Connor Russo, live at Holy Cross. WPBN on the road today.
On the road, we got Cox moving it up with the scissors.
Yeah.
I mean, things are getting real, guys.
We're
official.
I don't know if you would consider us trying to compete with a major network.
Yeah, never mind. Joe Sherman's on the mic, so nothing's official there.
So getting ready for a big matchup, game 2 of a 3-game series, which is rare for non-district.
I dig
in the
it.
middle of district.
I totally dig it.
It's a great atmosphere. Last night at the Heap, a lot of people out there, a lot of people watching online and on Crescent City Sports. I mean,
had a conversation with Andy over there, right before infield, and he's like, man. He goes, Jeff, that was everything that you and I had talked about. He goes, he said that was the closest thing to a college Friday night atmosphere that he's felt in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Right? So good for us, good for them.
Well, when you had the two guys on the mound that, they are what they are in regards to one going to be Tulane, going to go, with Chandler Welch. Chandler Welch going to Tulane, and then got Cade, who is an LSU commit, and just an epic battle between those two. And fortunately, we were on the winning side of it.
Yeah, 6-0.
At the end of the day, for 5 innings strong, you had a really good battle.
Yep. Yeah. So kind of going around the horn for Holy Cross, got Josh Orr on the mound. Got one hit at the plate last night, 474 average on the season. We're going to see him today on the mound. And his battery mate behind the plate,
Luke Sandoval.
Luke Sandoval, number 18, moving over to third base. Looks like Luke Chauvin, is that right?
Yeah.
Shortstop, Gavin Schultz, Tulane commit, right? Is that?
Yeah, he's going to Tulane. Yep.
So Jake Kaufman at second. Over at third base, Chandler Welch. Left field, Davis Stevens. Center field, Todd Canatella. And right field, Max Lashardi. So that's the defense for Holy Cross. And St. Paul's going to be leading off here with Cade Anderson, number 11, who had a heck of a game on the mound last night and did pretty good at the plate also. So getting started right here, first pitch.
Mackie Gallagher in the house.
So first pitch from Orr.
Man, this wind is blowing.
Yes, it is. Windy day here at Holy Cross. First pitch fastball. Anderson choppy ground ball to second base. And the second baseman, Jake Kaufman, with the play for the first out here in the top of the first inning. Going to bring up number 5, the catcher, Steven Spalita.
Very similar way yesterday started out, right? So just something we need to look at. I mean, I'm down for it if you see a ball in the zone. Early in the game, just want to see pitches. So nice job by Steve right there, right? So really looking one pitch, one spot. Yep, right there. That was on the outer half. Steve, let it go. And, look, man, the leadoff with Anderson, it's worked a lot for us. Yeah. It really has.
Ground ball to shortstop by Spalita, field by Schultz. Throw over to first.
I don't know. I don't know about that, guys. We played very objective here. I think Shug had a nice stretch and was on.
Yeah, umpire said Welch pulled his foot, and Spalita's going to get on with the error there. So one out here, top of the first inning here at Holy Cross. St. Paul's with a runner on first base, and looks like, is that Gallagher coming in the courtesy run for him?
That is that's L.A. Reid right there.
Reid Gallagher.
And that one's not even one where I'm not even so sure Andy's going to be able to have the home plate umpire take a look at this, because the first base umpire, he was in a decent position in order to make the call. So I'm not so sure the home plate umpire had a better view.
Yep. Going to bring up number 6, Trent Kiami.
I think he's going to have him go ask.
Yeah, he's at least you can always ask.
Sure. Right.
And looks like they're going to tell him no.
Yep.
So runner on first here. One out in the top of the first. Trent Kiami at the plate.
You're really utilizing our resources right now, man. You got the box.
I don't have anything else. It's sad, isn't it?
Yeah. Lowe's, we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Just keep the box.
And the receipt.
Yeah.
So Gallagher going first pitch.
Not wasting any time.
And he's going to be in there safe. That's a Fleur-de-Lis title stolen base.
Jeff Lessishare.
Starting early there.
Fleur-de-Lis title.
Thank you to those guys.
Shout out to Jeff.
Our official stolen base sponsor, the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. And Gallagher's on second here with Trent Kiami at the plate. 0-1 count. It is windy.
Yeah.
So
between the win and my vaccine shot, I really think I'm kind of like
strike 2
I'm out of it.
to Miami.
Yeah. The grind to get back in the hospitals is real.
All right, let's see what Miami can do.
Or stay in hospitals.
Yeah.
A different stance with Trent.
Yep. Miami kind of poking at one for strike 3, and that's a top velocity strikeout. Thinking of Brent Porcio and Dr. Pat McNeil and all the guys over at Top Velocity, official strikeout sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Bringing up Big Puma number 23, Matthew Russo. 2 for 3 last night.
Gonna put him on.
Yeah.
Coach Andy's gonna go ahead and walk.
He told me he was going to give him a game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
that's been the deal.
He gave him a game.
Yeah. It's his hit record that he's going after, and he played prevent defense just now.
Yeah.
So he played.
So Brandon Lee, number 17, gonna come to the plate for the Wolves.
Best offense is a good defense.
Brian Lee, sorry.
Yeah.
Big
2 win
outs.
with his isotoner gloves on right now, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
He can hear you. He can hear you.
Yeah.
I can barely hear you. We're wearing headsets. Ball in the dirt to Sandoval. Good block by the catcher.
And this is
I liked Lee's approach.
Yeah.
And when he's inserted himself into this, if you think about some of his at bats, they've been very productive.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
He
does not get cheated either.
No.
He has a nice, good swing. He's very efficient with his swing path.
Fastball up to make it 2-0.
By the way, guys, I'm a fan of Josh Orr.
Yeah.
And a game and 2/3 of an inning.
Yep.
Just a great presence. I think his ball looks real live, like you said. With the wind behind him, his ball looks a little bit more lively right now, man. It's got good run on it, good bite.
Gallagher with a good secondary at second base, and that's going to be ball 3 to Lee. 3-0 count, 2 outs here in the top of the first. Live WPBN on the road at Holy Cross for the first game of this doubleheader.
How do we get those? St. Paul's shoes, man? Look at Todd Cole at third base. Those things are tight. Ball's out.
Ball 4, and that's a walk-on's walk.
Let's see if that intentional walk comes back to hurt him.
Yep.
Yeah.
So bases
Come
loaded.
on, Stunner.
2 outs, bringing up Hunter Koras.
But he does that with the utmost of respect of Matthew, knowing that this is one of those games where, you have a big inning.
Yep.
You may not be able to recover, and he's not going to allow one of our hottest hitters to drive a ball off the Frank D'Amico Jr. strong arm sign over there.
It would take a strong arm to get it out today.
Koras takes ball 1 up and in. He was 1 for 2 yesterday with a walk.
I'm pretty sure he's got the strong arm.
Yeah.
So second baseman for Holy Cross, Kaufman, calling time, coming in to talk to Orr.
Nice job
Maybe
by Jake.
Mixing up the signals here.
Yeah.
With bases loaded, Russo kind of checking him out at second base.
Matthew will look for any advantage possible, guys.
Well, that's part of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
well, when you do it this way, it's one. It's one part of the game.
Yep.
When you're hacking into live feeds.
Yeah, Connor.
Yeah.
So 1-0 count to Koras. Orr checks the runner. Fastball.
It's amazing what a mental reset will do.
Yeah, sure.
I'd love to know that statistic. Post.
What are the strike percentages after
the
a mound visit?
Yeah.
Depends on what they talk about.
I know.
Building on life coaches.
Breaking ball.
That's
strike
nasty.
2 on the corner. Good spot there. Tough to. That's an unhittable pitch, right?
That's tough, man.
It's a hard pitch to hit. I always say the best way not to get beat on the breaking ball, hit the fastball.
Yeah. So Koras making an adjustment in the box, crowding the plate. Looks like he's choking up just a little bit.
Not a big backstop here, guys, by the way.
Yep. So he is all over the plate right here. Calling time. Sandoval calling time. Going to go talk to his pitcher Orr on the mound. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 1-2 count to Koras here in the top of the first, live on the road today.
Andy's looking to win the series. Like we were talking about the intentional walk to Matthew.
Yeah.
He's looking to win the series.
Yeah.
He's a winner, man. Let's see what Hunter can do.
He is all up on the dish right now.
He said, paint a line, I'm going to put my toe on it. Let's go.
Breaking ball away. Koras chases it for strike 3, and that's going to end the top of the first inning. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with a word from Avala and walk-ons, and we'll be right back.
Are you missing out on life because of knee or hip pain? At Avala, we personalize your hip or knee replacement. A CT scan is used to create a three-dimensional model of your joint. For your custom joint surgery, why would you go anywhere else? You have a choice. Choose Avala.
Try to keep that heel down. Kind of lean forward. You should kind of feel that work raw. So you felt that hip flexor kick? Yeah. So this is the sequence then. So head, shoulder, trunk, then your hips felt. Okay. So when you go that way, you're not gonna hurt anything by going any further? I feel like that. Yeah.
I wish I had this stuff years ago, you know?
And we're back, WPBN Wolfpack Broadcast Network live at Holy Cross, going to the bottom of the first inning, still scoreless here at Tigers Field in New Orleans. I want to thank today's game day sponsor, Athletic Mobility Institute. Thank you to AMI, official game day sponsor today, Jeff Winchester. Tell us a little bit about AMI, Jeff.
Well, basically, it's just a system that's designed to be able to try to optimize the functional movement patterns of all athletes.
Yep.
You know, we're not necessarily in it to just develop baseball players, although baseball obviously is a major concern of ours because of the unilateral mobility for the overwhelming majority of the players. But you know, what we're trying to do is, you know, develop our screening technology so that we can identify certain areas that might be holding up certain athletes from being able to perform their mechanical functions.
Yep.
You know, whether it's behind the plate, you know, trying to improve hip mobility with squatting, or, you know, it's addressing some lower lat issues if you're on the mound. So,
well, I appreciate it, Jeff, and thank you to Athletic Mobility Institute, our official game day sponsor today, live at Tiger Field at
for
Holy
all
Cross.
other sponsors too. Can we get that out there? You mind? Like people, hey, if you enjoy what we're doing, which we're getting a lot of good feedback here, you know, hit us up. Let us know if you want to do a sponsorship, man.
You can go to
That's
WPBN.
how we got to Winchester. We said, hey, you want to do this?
WPBN Live, and our email address is there under Contact Us, and just shoot us an email. So.
Love this kid.
First pitch from Barrios, St. Paul's, strike on the outside corner. Up to bat for the Tigers, number 2, Gavin Schultz, the shortstop.
The whip. Best forearms in the game right there, guys.
Schultz batting .429 on the season for the Tigers. Ball in the dirt, good block by Spalita. Going to make it a 1-1 count.
So one of the things broadcasting this that I've learned, and I've learned, number 1, to be quick on my points. Winchester loves catchers that work with no runners on.
I love that.
I know.
Yep.
I learned
really
that
do.
here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Another ball.
I think it's one of those things that just goes completely unnoticed, but it pays a lot of dividend late in the game with the umpire. If you can set the tone early by letting that home plate umpire know that you got his back and you're gonna protect him with balls in the dirt and whatnot, and he doesn't have to worry about getting beat up, especially on a day like this. It really does score some brownie points.
So foul ball from Schultz makes it count 2-2. And, you know, this whole streaming deal, you know, to help out St. Paul's, to help the baseball program, but to highlight some of these players, not just on our team, but the other team. I mean,
sure.
Bear from Sandoval, great game behind the plate. Cousins from Slidell, that freshman.
Yeah.
You know, talking about some of these guys we're seeing for the first time.
And if you're a baseball purist, you really do just like to see good baseball.
Yep.
You know, you like to see players on all ends, and you know, you want to be playing against really good competition all the time because it just brings out the best.
Yep. So full count to Schultz. Fastball, big cut for strike 3, and that's another top velocity strikeout as Spalita throws it around to Russo, over to Kayami, over to Lanu, and then Koraz finishing it up on the back end. So
his signature,
he
throws the thing up there and waits for
He
the
waterfalls it.
Fun, guys.
He just waterfalls it.
Yeah.
So he just tosses it up and lets it fall right into his glove.
Love that kid, man.
So 1 out, 1 strikeout. We're going to bring up
bat.
the left fielder, number 7, Davis Stevens. First pitch strike to Stevens from Barrios.
This kid hasn't gotten picked up yet. He's a younger senior, Davis is. Look at that frame, though.
Yeah.
Right? Squares everything up.
478 at the plate so far this season. So
it's done nothing but hit.
Good off-speed pitch.
Like a good two-seam changeup right there.
Yeah, good spot right there. Umpire thinks it's a little bit inside, I think.
May not necessarily be wanting to get a call right there. Maybe just a swing and a miss.
Yeah. Or jam him, a little ground ball back to the mound. Fastball outside corner. Kind of skips off Spalita's glove for ball 2. Going to make it 2-1 count on Stevens on a chilly, windy day here in New Orleans.
Is it the first day of spring?
Doesn't feel
I
like
think
it.
it is.
I think that was yesterday.
Oh, was
when
it?
it dropped to 46.
Yeah. Welcome to New Orleans.
Yeah.
It's like you get somebody on the thermostat back and forth, back and forth,
Good
back and forth.
night. I thought when we left the North Shore it would warm up.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Can we get a little bit of sun?
Yeah.
Maybe just a little bit of sun peeking through
The
here.
lights are on here. Overcast day. Probably a 20-mile-an-hour wind easily from the north, straight off the lake.
This is a good day to hold a little more weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a little bit more.
We're all
outpost.
warm.
Yeah.
Don't worry about us, folks. So
there he is, guys.
And that's a big hit to left field for Stevens for a one-out single here in the top of the second inning. Or
He
bottom
has
of the first
not
inning,
hit a ball hard.
Yeah.
Yep.
He can square
He's
him
got
up.
the 478 to prove it, too.
Yep. Going to bring up the pitcher, Josh Orr.
Aiden's got a really good move. He's got
just about to say that.
Yeah, he's got it. He pays attention to the base runners a lot, and he's been doing it for a while now. I remember when Cooper was playing with him over at Lake Castle, one of his things was you got a guy on base.
Yep.
Don't think he's not trying to pick that guy off. He really likes it. Between him and Hunter, I'm not so sure who doesn't have a faster move.
Yeah. Connor Simon.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Ball 1.
I think maybe Hunter might be better, though. I think you're right. Hunter will pick a kid off a game.
I mean, I'm thinking in a situation like this, I know it's the first inning, but we've seen these hitters last night. We know their aggressive nature. And an aggressive hitting count right here, I'm going something off speed.
1-0 count, all speed. Way
That's
out
why
in
he's here,
front.
guys.
Fouls it down the left field line.
So it just gets him out in front, and as a catcher, you really want to read that swing right there. And now we have an opportunity to do a couple different things. Yeah. We know that he's aggressive with the barrel head.
What do you really think's going to happen right now?
Mighty Jambi.
He is. He's like
I'd probably go a little slide step fastball right here.
Fastball up and in.
So slide step fastball in.
1-1 count to Orr. Let's see. Pick off over to first, gets by Russo, bounces off the dugout. He's chasing down the right field. Coach Andy's going to wave him around to third. Russo throws across the diamond to Korak. High throw, gets by him. Winchester backing him up behind third. So pickoff move to first, gets by the first baseman, and Stevens ends up on third, getting 2 bags and gets on third base.
On a serious note, changer at bat now?
Yeah, I mean, you have a different situation now. I mean, beforehand, you were really trying to make sure that we don't hit into a double play.
Right.
So at this point,
now
with the infield back, with the wind blowing, your deep fly ball to the outfield is not as effective anymore because the wind's going to take it in, coming to home plate. So right now, I'm looking for a hard ground ball up the middle just to score him.
Fastball in the outside corner for strike 2. Going to make it a 1-2 count on Orr. So, yeah, looking to shorten it up, try to get a ground ball to the right side.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily saying shorten it up. I'm just saying, be efficient with your barrel head, and let's just try to keep low line drives in play.
Yep.
So, I mean, the best way to do that is look for a pitch that's going to allow you the best opportunity to do it.
Barrios with a breaking ball hits Orr in the shoulder. That's going to be a walk-on's walk hit by pitch. I think it's a walk-on's. Go see Jason in the game. New menu items: pulled pork, ribeye po' boy.
Yes.
New blue cheese dressing.
Oh, yeah.
That was breaking news last night. So, courtesy runner in for Orr.
Courtesy runner for the pitcher, number 1, Brody Forsythe.
I think he said Jake Kaufman at the plate now, number 6, the second baseman for the Tigers. First and third situation out here, 1 out. Aiden Barrios on the mound for the Wolves.
Do we have a time limit on this game?
No.
Okay.
So just 2 7 innings.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I don't imagine it's going to get any warmer.
No. Better just get used to the wind.
First pitch from
Nice
Barrios.
pitch.
Yep, change up.
Change up inside for strike one to Kaufman.
Kind of liking the idea that Brad's got going on over there. I mean, he's pitching them backwards, and I think that's something that you learn the night before, you know, with seeing how aggressive they were on the fastballs.
Barrios gets the signal. Fastball low and in. Splitty goes back door to Koras at third.
All right.
Stevens gets back safely.
I do like the fact that we're going back and forth with speeds, though. You know, you start them off changeup, and you go fastball. Got a great opportunity. Throw a little two-seam changeup right here, too. Hope for a ground ball, rollover, double play.
Pick-off move over. Gosh. Gets by Russo. That's going to score a run. Kind of a high throw from Barrios. Holy Cross going to try to get third, and they do. So first and third situation goes to one run scored, moves the runner on first over to third base by that kind of a wild throw by Barrios. Still a 1-1 count on Kaufman with a runner on third, and Holy Cross gets the first run on the board to make it 1-0 Tigers here in the top of the second, or bottom of the first. God, I keep thinking backwards.
Yeah. You know, like I said earlier, Aiden does a good job of understanding that, you know, base runners and steal situations and trying to hold them on and whatnot. You know, outside of the failed execution of the throw, you know, it's not necessarily a bad call. You know, try to keep that guy close to first so that we can keep the double play in order. Just got a little away from him.
Yep, so one out here in the bottom of the first. Holy Cross with the lead 1-0, runner on third with a 1-2 count to Kaufman. Kaufman choked up. Pops one straight up. Let's see if this wind affects it at all. Koras on the line behind third base makes the easy catch for out number 2 in the bottom of the first inning. It's going to bring up number 17, the center fielder, Todd Canatella. Last night, Canatella went 0 for 3.
You know, one of the things I noticed of late is more choking up. Right.
Overall, or did you see that just with the Wolves?
So So we had Kaufman just now.
Strike.
Kaufman just now. You could really kind of tell, and then you see it with Trey Morgan for LSU.
Right. Okay.
And it, you know, the philosophy behind it is just more in the lines of a better fuel for the barrel, right? And you know, I'm just noticing. It's funny, you watch it on TV and then you wind up seeing it, and I'm seeing it more and more in the high school level too, where people are just kind of choking up, and that was
even,
like
even in the pro level. I know they, with all the science now behind those wooden bats, now they fit guys. I mean, I know Bregman, I think, uses a 34 and chokes up about 2 inches.
Yeah.
So fastball going to make it a 2-1 count on Canatella. Got a runner on third base with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. 2-1 count. Barrios gets the signal from the stretch.
Oh, good work.
Good breaking ball in the dirt. Steven Splita with a great block behind the plate to make it a 2-2 count. So a big pitch right here, 2-2.
Yeah, he's got him thinking,
count,
right?
2 outs.
Yeah.
He came out of his shoes right there. We call that guessing wrong.
Yeah.
You know? And
I think he's got a couple different things he can do, but right now, 2-2, 2 outs. I'd throw my best pitch in my best location to get him out.
Barrios with the pitch, fastball outside corner for strike 3.
That's why he's in the middle of us, guys.
Top velocity
right
strikeout. Thank you to Top Velocity, our official strikeout sponsor of the Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Before we go to commercial break, just want to thank Athletic Mobility Institute, our official game day sponsor today here at Holy Cross. Athletic Mobility Institute. What's the Facebook page? Is it
Athletic Mobility Institute.
Mobility
Institute. Go to the website athleticmobilityinstitute.com.
So thank you to those guys. And one more shout out to Carter Anderson, 7th birthday yesterday.
Yep.
Shout out to that guy. So his brother Cade Anderson got the win last night for the Wolves. And so I wanted to shout out to Carter Anderson. So happy birthday, man. And we'll be right back with a word from Top Velocity.
kind of feel that work raw. So you felt that hip flexor kick?
Yeah.
So this is the sequence thing. So head, shoulder, trunk, then your hips felt.
Okay.
So when you go that way,
Oh, yeah.
you're not going to hurt anything by going any further?
I feel like
Yeah.
I wish I had this stuff years ago, you know?
And we're back live, WPBN Wolfpack Broadcast Network on the road today at Holy Cross. 1-0 game going to the top of the second. The left fielder, freshman Cooper Winchester at the plate, number 9. First pitch fastball swinging for a strike. Holy Cross getting 1 run in the bottom of the first, in the first and third situation.
Yeah, Aiden just being a little over-aggressive right there. But, you know, in the same sense, you got to do it. You
Yep.
know, you want them to understand that we're going to pay attention to the base runners.
Winchester taking a fastball up for ball 1, making it a 1-1 count. Josh Orr on the mound for the Tigers. Big hit from Winchester. That's going to get in the gap.
Get in there. Don't catch it.
Great play by number 13 for Holy Cross, Max Licciardi, on a hard. If the wind's not blowing in, I mean that's double, if not home run.
But
so,
you know what? Look,
yeah.
at the end of the day, he and I will have this conversation.
Yeah.
Did you hit a ball worthy of it being a hit? And if the answer is yes, then it's a good at bat.
Absolutely.
You
A
know,
hard hit ball.
you can't really. Those are some factors that you can't control that. What
Yep.
you can control is your approach
Yeah.
and your attitude.
Yep.
And you know what? You square a ball up like that, go the other way, which is something he's been working on.
Yep.
And could set the tone for the rest of the day for him. So.
Another baseball legend right here coming in, John Tessitore. I saw Shirley Tessitore over there too, just waving at me. Where you at, Nut? Yeah,
1 out here in the top of the second inning.
this is
Bringing
the characters
up the
in the
pitcher,
game, man.
Aiden Barrios. So yeah, hard hit ball from Cooper. Can't
The other way.
Yep.
I mean,
can't ask for anything more, right?
Yep.
Strike 2.
And that was
Barrios.
that was the talk earlier today in the cage over at Hitter's house before we came here was have an approach. Yeah, have an
Had to
approach.
be.
Stick with it. Let's focus on the opposite direction just to kind of stay through the ball a little bit longer.
Yep. So 1-2 count. Another fly ball to right
But-
field.
Ball's starting to carry a little bit.
But to our point earlier, you can't get the ball up in the air today.
Yep.
Today, right?
Today.
I mean, later in the week, a different story. But right now, you're fighting the teeth of the wind.
Yep. So that's going to bring up the right fielder, number 10, Gavin Bootery for the Wolves. Fastball up for ball 1 to Bootery. Or looks like he's got pretty good command of his pitches, Russo. I mean,
he's got 3 pitches. We've seen three for strikes too.
choppy ground ball to first base. Over to number 21 for the Tigers, Blake Chauvin. Oh, sorry, Chandler Welch.
yeah, Chandler
sorry about
Welch.
that for out number 3.
Yep.
So that's going to end the top of the second inning, and with the score 1-0, Holy Cross. We'll be right back with a word from our sponsors. And we're back live, Wolfpack Broadcast Network, live on the road at Holy Cross, going to the bottom of the second inning with Holy Cross leading the game 1-0 over the St. Paul's Wolves in Game 2 of a 3-game series. St. Paul's getting the win last night 6-0 over in Covington at St. Paul's. Bringing up number 17.
No, 9.
9, I'm sorry.
This is Colin Cure.
Colin Cure, the DH for the Tigers. What was the last out of the? Was it strikeout?
Yeah, it's a strikeout looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So Colin Cure, the designated hitter, number 9 for the Tigers, with an 0-1 count here from Aiden Barrios side of the windup. Fly ball.
Another pop up. Let's see if we can get up
foul
underneath
territory.
it. Looks
Russo
like it's
going over
going
the
out.
fence, and that's going to get over into the by the goalpost for the football practice field. So good hustle by Lanu, Russo,
And Bootery.
and Bootery. So defensively for the Wolves, got Matthew Russo at first base, Cade Lanu at second, Trent Kiami at short, Hunter Koras at third. Right field, we got Bootery, Cade Anderson in center, Cooper Winchester in left, and Steven Spolita behind the plate with Aiden Barrios on the mound. 0-2 count,
Not a bad
fastball
spot.
away.
Yeah.
Good wave fastball there, 1-2.
Oh, how you think that wall is over there in left field?
Oh,
No, they told me it's 33 feet, 6.5 inches.
Really?
No, not at all. I made it all up. It's tall.
Yeah, it's tall. Hard
There you
hit.
go.
Oh,
Get
whoa,
you-
watch
get
your
you
lips.
Yeah.
He's got a hard hat over there for a reason.
Yeah, they
So,
call it an ugly finder, man. It hit you. You've been identified.
So we got him out in front right there on an off-speed pitch.
Yeah.
Don't want to speed his bat up unless you want to climb the ladder with a fastball and change his eye level.
Yep. If you're watching out there, shoot us a text, send us a message.
Good spot.
2-2 count. Secure. Barrios out of the windup, getting the signal.
Taking a little time for us.
Secure.
Trying to
calling
figure out what he
time.
wants to do. Like I said, you get the 2-2 count. Games are over. You want to go best pitch, best location.
Yep. Fastball away,
And
Cure fouls it off.
The thing about it too is that concept, best pitch, best location, that can fluctuate. That's a fluid situation.
Right.
I mean, there are plenty of times where pitchers go out to the mound from one inning to the next, and you know what? I have my fastball. I don't have my breaking ball. Next inning, I got my breaking ball now.
Yep.
So it's about best pitch, best location in the moment right now. How are we going to get this guy?
Yep. 2-2 count to Cure. Fastball fouled.
That's my car.
That's going to be a windshield.
Oh, just missed you.
Just missed it.
Yep. So over in somebody's front yard,
Yeah.
somebody gets a $6 ball.
I know.
Yeah,
I would
right?
want to go pick up my new car, but I'm waiting for it for 6 months. Thanks again,
It's still
Audi.
on the ship.
Yeah.
2-2 count to Cure. Fastball
on the Titanic.
fouled straight back at the on-deck circle.
Nice at bat by Whitey, man.
Yep.
He's
He's on his 8th pitch right
Yeah.
here. So
You get to that point, man. This is a quality at bat.
Yeah.
No matter where it goes from here, anytime you're seeing 6+ pitches in the batter's box, that's a quality at bat. It can end in a strikeout, but you made that guy throw more pitches than he absolutely had to, and that's where he really put a dent in the
swing
the
and
long
miss
game.
from Cure.
Yeah, we talk about the at bat and the quality at bat for the hitter, and I'm big also in the quality at bat for everyone that is going to follow as well.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing. You're seeing sequence, you're seeing location. Everybody kind of gets a look at it. There's certain things that he does. Does he put his hands in a particular position as a pitcher? Does he have his glove in a certain spot when he throws his off speed? It's tipping pitches that people.
So that is one of the 15 pages of stats that the Tigers gave us from Coach Andy.
What is
Cure
it?
is 66.67% quality at bats.
Yeah.
So we actually have that big cut
Once
from
again,
Chandler
ball
Welch.
up in the air, which
Yep. Anderson calling off Winchester, and the freshman looks at the center fielder and just says, "Hey, man, I didn't hear you."
Yeah.
And
Hey,
he's, you know,
I'm the one camping here, bud.
yeah. He's like, I took 3 steps, you took 300, and I was waiting on it.
I'm telling you, when he's in center field, man, he's like, if anybody's ever seen the Bad News Bears, he's Kelly in the Bad News Bears. He goes out there and he covers for everybody, man.
Yep. So 2 outs here after a fly ball from Chandler Welch.
Once again, if that wind's not blowing in the direction that it's going, that could very well be either off the
the
scoreboard
wall.
or off the wall.
But it seems like it kind of comes in right there, right after the tall intimidator.
Oh, that's coming straight.
Yep. So number 24,
Ooh, that's another
Blake
call.
Chauvin.
Yep.
With a foul ball right off of a windshield.
Yeah, I don't.
What is
did
that?
it crack it? Can't tell.
What is that? A Subaru or something?
It's good to know. Like, foul ball by an auto company.
Yeah, a windshield. Auto
Yeah.
thoughts. They used to have the free steaks, right?
Yeah.
Was that who? You get a box of filet mignon in the 90s.
All-state windows.
So 0-2 count. Breaking
Nice
great curveball. Good spot. A little bit low
That
for
wind
a
died
first
down.
ball.
That's what we need.
It's not bad when the wind dies down.
Yes. Chauvin looked like he thought that might be strike 3.
Yeah, it was pretty close.
and
It's a good pitcher's pitch.
Solita thought it might be too. So
I did
he held it.
follow up with that. Same thing.
There it is again. And ground ball to Koras at third, making it look easy over to Russo for out number 3 to end the second inning. So Holy Cross still with the lead 1-0. And we're going to take a quick commercial break and hear from our sponsor, In and Out.
Serving our community with rapid in and out urgent care. Serving our community with rapid COVID testing, flu shots, DOT CDL physicals, treatment for allergies, rashes, cuts, cough, and cold, and state-of-the-art on-site x-ray. Visit any of our 4 locations 7 days a week or bring the mobile care van to your business and test up to 300 people daily. Schedule your appointment online at inandouturgentcare.com. In and Out Urgent Care and Occupational Medicine. Feel better, faster.
All right.
And we're back after a word from In and Out Urgent Care. Josh Orr on the mound going to the top of the third with a 1-0 lead. Holy Cross over St. Paul's. Game 2 of a 3-game series doubleheader here today. Wolfpack Broadcast Network on the road. Jeff Russo, Jeff Winchester, Mike Arnold.
I might have to hit up that In and Out Urgent Care after this game. Boy, my head is pounded.
Yeah.
Goodness, that vaccine shot is knocking me out.
Yeah, it's real.
Goodness
Yeah.
gracious.
So going back to the top of the lineup for the Wolves, what did Bootery do?
You know what I would love to see Cade add to his repertoire?
A
little drag bunt. You know, as fast as he is, dropping one down. I know he likes to swing it. Obviously, everybody does. But yeah, it's just another arrow in the quiver.
Yeah.
If he sees that guy playing in the dirt like he is right now and he's a little bit off the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the speed to do it, definitely.
Yeah.
So fastball for strike 1, going to make it a 1-1 count on Anderson.
Yeah.
He was grounded out to second his last at bat. Oh,
Nice
big
piece.
Gap right there to left field by Anderson.
Nice piece.
Yeah, so I mean, you look at it, his baseball IQ is really kind of off the charts. So you're absolutely right.
That was an interesting little shout out right there. Cade rounds first base, and it looks like he's pointing to that
the same kid.
that little group of guys over there in right field.
So you think there's a little
Oh yeah,
yapping?
there's got to be a little chippiness
at center field?
going
That's their
on.
little
Yeah, it's probably so.
right center lounge.
Yeah.
Steven Split at the plate, number 5. Pickoff over to first, keeping Anderson honest. Kind of a slow move by Orr just to kind of get it over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have 3 more years of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, as success comes,
Yeah.
so does
So
the
does
haters.
critique.
Yeah. Everybody's be willing to try to find a way to get in the head of a very successful player, and with Cade's success at this point, he's going to have to deal with a lot of that and be able to box it out and be able to focus on the job at hand.
So Anderson,
Looks like he
sophomore,
wants to go.
Another pickoff. LSU commit.
He's not pitching today, so
Right.
Andy.
Yeah,
It's another thing that Andy's thinking about.
Yeah.
It's not a pitching thing.
Yeah.
He just wants to wear him out for the next guy he throws against, I guess.
Yeah.
Fan it forward.
Steven Spolita, the catcher, calling time. Nope, not getting it.
See,
Score
that's
steps off.
I know I've discussed this before. That's what
Have you?
It's
I
a
don't
little
think I've heard
bit.
you.
It's a little bit of a pet peeve of mine when I see hitters take their hand off the bat to call time.
High fastball, backdoor over to first. Anderson in there, safe. Spolita takes ball one. So what do you, Jeff? You just want a verbal timeout? Is that what you want? Or
exactly.
Look back and say time. Or
No, you
look
don't
back?
even need to look back. I mean, look, when I work with catchers, I tell catchers all the time, you never turn back around to talk to an umpire.
Yep.
Why? Because it can be perceived as something as in showing them up. I don't
Yep.
care what it is.
Yep.
If you want to talk to them,
They can
you just
hear
speak. You just speak pretty loudly, and there's no reason why an umpire would not be able to hear a hitter say time. And if you don't hear him, if he doesn't grind it, say it more aggressively, but don't take your hand off the bat.
Yeah. 2-0 count to Spolita. Calls time.
See?
And that was a fastball down the middle. He got time there, but he almost did not get it and would not have been able to hit that pitch.
Sure, exactly. So you take your hand off the bat,
Yep.
and you're in no position to hit it. If a millisecond more goes by, that's
Yep.
a strike. And, look, strikes are they're hard to come by, and you want to make sure that you swing at good pitches. And if that was the one pitch that you were getting, I just hate to see guys take their hands off the bat.
Spolita looks like he's swinging that Victus bat.
Yeah.
Hot bat from Marucci owns Victus. Cut from Spolita, kind of slices it over to left field. Left fielder Canatella coming over. Nope. Sorry, Stevens coming over to make the play. Anderson staying at first.
The wind stopped
For one out.
Yeah, you feel it?
It
feels phenomenal when the
you can feel the sun on your back.
I know.
It's weird, huh?
Here it comes again, guys.
So Trent Kiami bringing the wind back.
Yeah, nice job.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a hit and run right here.
Yeah.
With Cade trying to get to second base, and then with Trent swinging the bat pretty good lately.
Another pickoff.
I'm not necessarily sure it's going to be on the first pitch.
And you can see Anderson's, kind of demeanor now. He's sick of these pickoffs already. It's like the seventh one. He looked over at Coach Gibby like, come on, man.
It's
Another one.
It's all a mind game.
Yep.
Everything on this field is a mind game.
Yeah.
Because right now they're just trying to get Cade to focus on something other than stealing this bag right now.
Yeah. Slide step, secondary from Anderson. Kiami takes ball one inside. But also as a pitcher, man, it's not a pitch to the plate, but that's also wearing on your pitcher, right?
Sure, yeah. I mean, it's an extra throw.
And just extra body movements, right?
Sure.
So. Or getting the signal, slide step again, fastball. Kiami fouls it off. Anderson.
It's great effort by Canizero right there.
Yeah. So
I'm not moving.
No, I'm not moving at all. His hand went up instead of down, too.
Yeah.
I mean, the truth is, the ball would have sustained more damage if it hit Andy than.
It's like one of those Chuck Norris jokes.
Yeah, you got a 5 a.m. workout today.
Yeah.
Ball come back all lopsided, has a dent in it.
Yeah.
We got
one count to Kiami. Another pickoff over to first.
We got our first out-of-state picture. My brother Chris, watching from Felix's on the coast.
What up, Chris?
Yeah, hey, Chris.
What up, Chris?
Let's see what we got here.
One count to Kiami.
Good run.
Anderson going.
There's a hit and run.
Ground ball. There it is. Hit and run for a base hit into left field. Anderson round second. He's going to hold up. Kiami in safe at first with a single to left, and that's going to bring up Matthew Russo.
Can't put him on now.
Who was intentionally walked his first at bat. Went 2 for 3 last night with a leadoff double in the second inning to score the first run.
Here's what I'm not doing right here.
Walking him?
I'm not stealing.
Oh yeah.
I'm not stealing.
Well, still being aggressive, looking for dirt balls, stuff like that, maybe. But you're seeing it through.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, right. I mean, I'm not purposely trying to open up a base where we could put him on. Now, I know it's a little risky when you intentionally walk someone to load the bases, but I don't want to take no chances. Let Matthew swing the bat.
Yeah, he's been hitting it pretty good the last few games. Always. Yeah. I mean, he's always hitting hard hit balls, but he's put one off the top of the wall yesterday, going 2 for 3.
Looks like he saw that one pretty good right there. He saw it shaking his head no. He saw that one.
Fastball up for a 1-0 count to Russo. Or looking back at second. Getting the signal from Sandoval. Shortstop bouncing behind Anderson. Fastball a little bit low and in to Russo. Going to make it 2-0, so we don't want to miss this pitch right here, right?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Matthew, I'm foaming out the mouth.
Do you mess around and throw a breaking ball here, just kind of
I mean,
you got to challenge him.
I don't
with
put
the
it past him. Wind tells you to throw the fastball.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that fastball there, it doesn't look like he was looking for that. So 2-1 count to Russo.
Yeah, Matthew has the luxury of being able to pick out the pitch that he was looking for right here.
Takes that one up, shaking his head again, doesn't like it.
Yeah.
3-1 count.
We call him the coach for the reason, man. He plays the game. He tells you what he thinks of the game. He plays umpire. Looks at Andy, says,
He's looking to do damage on this pitch right here.
Yeah, he is.
So 3-1 count to Russo.
Ooh, heads up. Heads up, Hunter.
Almost took out Hunter Koras on
the
on-deck circle.
That's
Brian Lee.
Sorry, Brian Lee. Brian Lee, sorry.
On the on-deck circle right behind Matthew Russo. So way out in front of that one. 3-2 count to Russo. Anderson with a good lead at second. Shortstop creeping in. Time move back to second. Anderson's back safe. But you saw that one coming.
Let's see what Andy's going to dial up right here.
Or looking back at second. Schultz going back to position. Big cut by Russo. Fouls it.
I think that's going to foul. I think it's going to foul.
Oh, no. Oh! Wind kind of brought it back in. It was definitely on the outside of the fence there. And the wind kind of tucked it back in and out of the glove of the third baseman.
I've seen it so many times where when something like that happens, next pitch
you pay for it.
Does some damage, You know, let's just only hope that it happens right now.
But you just jinxed it, so
well,
hopefully
we'll see.
It's our biggest spot so far. We got 2 runners on, 1 out.
Yep.
See what we can do here.
3-2 count to Russo. Off the end of the bat.
Cook. Noonan.
4-6-3 double play to end the top of the third. And Holy Cross still up 1-0 over St. Paul's here at Holy Cross. And we'll take a quick commercial break here from one of our sponsors, Avala or Walk-Ons, and we'll be right back.
At Avala Imaging, let us reduce the stress of healthcare. Relax. Cutting-edge technology meets first-class service. You have a choice. Tell your doctor you choose Avala Imaging.
This is a walk-on athlete. They push harder and put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
And we're back live, Wolfpack Broadcast Network, live on the road at Holy Cross.
Come here, man. You don't call her. Here, I have money, Brandon.
So,
Connor, tell Carter to go grab. Here. Connor, don't text Mom and ask her for food.
And we're back. Little Jeff Russo.
Just ratting you out.
So
Dad's not taking care of me.
We counted it down, man.
Sorry.
It's all right. So it's going to bring up Max Lashardi.
It's what you get when you got a mom and pop broadcast situation right here. I mean, you got parents and you got dads with headphones on.
I mean, we are sitting in the stands, and I'm assuming that we're talking very loud because Brandy keeps looking back at us 3 rows up, and we got a headset for you, Brandy.
Yeah.
So first pitch, a strike from Barrios.
We really
Hard
should.
hit ball down the line from Lashardi. That's going to be extra bases. Winchester tracking it down in foul territory. Going to get a stand-up leadoff double from the right fielder. Lashardi. As Holy Cross plays double vision in the background.
Yeah.
So
good sound bite. I can appreciate the sound bites.
That's going to bring us back to the top of the order, bringing up the shortstop, Gavin Schultz, who struck out his first at-bat.
Jeff, you've got a history on Gavin. Is he a bunter? Is he a small ball?
Yeah, he can. It's part of his 5 tools.
Yeah.
And he definitely can.
So
I wonder if it'd be one of those situations where Andy would want to put something down right here.
Kind of watch him still deep in the box. See if his hands are not bunting. All-speed pitch off his foot.
Barrios got good control over that first pitch changeup, it looks like.
Yep.
Look at a little two-seam changeup. Got a little run on it. Gets him out in front.
You think you see a bunt here before he gets 2 strikes? Maybe just test it?
No. I think if he was going to do it, he'd probably have done it.
Yep.
I think at this point he's kind of giving them the swing away.
Yep. No, he's etching up in the box, so we're definitely going to see one here. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
So he's up in the box.
Andy calling him out.
About a foot further up. So all you young kids out there, first, if you're laying especially a sacrifice bunt, the first thing you want to do is up in the box, right, Jeff?
Sure, yeah. Give you an opportunity to put the ball in fair territory.
He calls it off. So big swing.
0-2, base open. Rule number 1, don't give him anything good to hit. Make him chase your pitch. We don't need to necessarily throw a ball over the plate. See if he chases one in the dirt or chases one up over his eyes.
Yep. So 0-2 count to Schultz. Runner on second. Breaking ball, stays back on it, lines it over to Winchester and left. Going to try to turn him up, throws it high. Russo backing up the throw.
Right.
Good job, Russo. So Winchester getting the out and the left.
He's practicing his throwdowns a second right there.
Yeah.
He was trying to get rid of it a little too quick and sailed that ball.
So.
He's like, wait a minute, there's no center fielder there. Yeah.
Good thing that Matthew was over there.
So you think Schultz on his second pitch moving up in the box, he obviously moved up in the box, and on third pitch moved back in the box. Do you think he kind of just confusion, and just in his head?
Well, like I said, everything's a mind game at this point.
Yeah. Or you think that was deliberate to maybe try to sell something he wasn't going to do?
I wouldn't put past Andy
dirt ball,
being able to
a great block, keeping the runner at second,
putting out anything out there just to try to get into the heads of the defenders.
Yep. So Lashardi at second base with a leadoff double here in the bottom of the third. Lanou kind of bouncing back and forth, holding him on, while we have Davis Stevens, who had a single last time up to bat.
Hot bat, man.
The left fielder.
The other thing too it does is if you can just reposition a defender, maybe pull that third baseman in a little bit more.
Yep. Lanou getting back to a spot.
You pull the third baseman in a little bit more, given the perceived threat of a bunt.
Kind of pulling him in, but at an angle.
Yeah, but you got a right-handed hitter. What it does is it reduces the angle that the third baseman has and make a break on a ball.
Yep.
So if you can get any type of edge, and we got some pull hitters, we got some very aggressive guys. We just saw a double down the line.
Yep.
I think anything to get the edge. I think Andy's very well aware of that.
So Barrios in the stretch, Lanou coming in for a time move, and real close.
Kay did not like that call.
Yeah. And
he stormed off. He stormed off at the.
That was borderline tantrum.
Yeah.
Sorry for losing it right there.
Yeah.
That was just funny between two guys right there.
Yeah.
Then you realize the guy's like 30 years older than
him.
Yeah.
That was Cade's way of saying, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna storm right past you, sir.
Yeah. So 2-0 count to Stevens. Lanou bouncing.
Look, the umpire's laughing at it too.
Yeah. Ground ball over to third. They're foul ball. Good play by Koras though on the foul ball. And
Matthew throw a strike down at third base.
Pretty
right
exciting
there.
Foul ball play there.
Yeah, it was. A lot of action.
Yeah, a lot of action, but didn't
what
mean
about
anything.
that? What about that call? So the last bounce was fair. I know you're trying to angle.
So
as
he has
an umpire.
Yeah,
and Koras was also he was
in foul territory
he
when
was
he picked
in
it up.
foul
And that's why it's the home plate umpire's call before it crosses the base.
Yeah.
After that, your field umpire is responsible for that one.
So 2-man crew today here at Holy Cross.
He got him way out in front on that pitch right there. Let's see something breaking away from him.
Yep, 2-1 count.
See if he can roll over and get something to Trent. Kind of kill two birds with one stone. Keep the runner at second base and get him a ground ball so we can get him out.
Barrios stepping off. Lichardi at second with the leadoff double here in the bottom of the third. Lanu, the second baseman for St. Paul's, bouncing in and out. Barrios checking the runner. Going back to Spalita for the signal. Kind of a slow delivery, fastball in the dirt. Good block by Spalita. Lichardi not even reading the dirt ball with the great block out in front.
Yeah, that's a big block right there because you definitely don't want the runner on third base with less than 2 outs.
Right, changes the at-bat.
Changes the at-bat. You know, you could potentially be drawing the infield in, which, you know, ultimately gives us bad angles in order to try to get an out. So that's a good, strong work right there by Steven.
Another time move. Oh, gets by Lanu.
He's not going to go, that's for sure.
Anderson right behind him, hoping that he tries.
Yeah, Cade is probably like, please go. Please go.
Yeah. Because he wouldn't have been more than 5 steps off second base when he got that ball. So Koras would have been waiting on him with the ball. Cold, windy day here at Holy Cross.
It feels nice when the wind dies down.
Gosh,
Actually, the temperature rises quick. You can feel it. So got the wind coming off the lake. Even that big 30-foot wall can't block it. Fastball away, gonna walk.
Not a bad approach right there.
You got your force here, double play situation.
I'm okay with that.
And that's a walk-on's walk.
Yeah, kid's hot right now.
Bringing up Josh Orr, the pitcher, number 0 for Holy Cross.
Yet another hot bat at bat. I mean, you know,
last night Orr was 1 for 3 with a double.
First inning.
Yep, in the very first inning.
Pulled it down the left field line, right?
Yep, Holy Cross came out swinging. Very similar to Lichardi's double.
Yeah.
So runners on first and second, 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning. Fastball up the middle. Should be an easy double play ball to Lanu. So 6-4-3 double play to get out of the third inning.
Nice answer.
Situation.
Yep. So we're going to take a quick commercial break here from Top Velocity, and we'll be right back. We're muted.
Hi, I'm Brent Forcio, the CEO of Top Velocity. We're here at our headquarters in Louisiana, and we like to show you these scientific methods we've developed that have a biomechanics foundation to building elite baseball players. So here we go. Our programs at Top Velocity are built on core scientific principles to develop elite baseball players. We must first evaluate the athlete so we can identify how well they can implement these core scientific principles. We evaluate biomechanics and their athleticism, like mobility, speed, strength, power, to identify where they have restrictions or deficiencies in their abilities. The Top Velocity programs use a strength and conditioning model, which is Olympic-based, a drill-based throwing program using proprietary throwing drills, along with mobility training, nutritional training, and everything to support developing the elite athletes. The Top Velocity methodology has given us the ability to produce more 90-plus testimonials of guys that added at least 5 miles an hour and broke into the 90s than any other program in the world.
And we're back live, WPBN on the road at Holy Cross, going to the top of the 4th inning. Holy Cross 1, St. Paul 0, bringing up number 17.
Brian Lee
for the Wolves. Walked his first at bat. Josh Orr still on the mound for the Tigers. First pitch fastball. Lee takes it for a strike. Each team with 2 hits today. St. Paul's with 2 errors, Holy Cross with 1, and the first spot, another strike from Orr to Lee, going to make it 0-2 with no outs here in the top of the third or top of the 4th. So 3 fastballs, 3 strikes, and
yeah, the last 2 were pretty much in the same
same
spot, outer half.
So we're going to bring up number 22, the third baseman, Hunter Korass.
Trying to remember their
Struck
error.
out swinging last time. Their error was.
Did they give it to? Did they give it to the foul ball?
Can you on that? You're not.
You're not supposed to.
Yeah, it's not a. Yeah.
You're supposed to wait to see what happens with the hitter. And because that turned into a double play right there, that was not an error. They should go back and correct that.
Why don't we just give the error to the scoreboard guy?
Yeah, that's big cut from Korass, make it 1-1. I can't think of another one.
I can't either. I mean, we haven't really put too many balls in play.
Nice.
There we go.
Go
That's
the
a
other
good
way.
piece.
Korass is going to get a single to right. He rounds first base. Lashardi getting the ball in.
Attaboy. Good job,
So
Hunter.
good single by Hunter Korass with one out here in the top of the fourth. Going to bring up the left fielder who hit a hard ball in the gap, but the wind held it up. His first at bat, Cooper Winchester. So runners on first, one out here. Cooper, a switch hitting left fielder, going from the right side, both at bats today so far. Or in the stretch, picking off over to first base. Winchester checking his armband in his back pocket, confirming what he looked at the first time.
Yeah, I guess. Or he was confused, one or the other.
Yeah. Fastball up for a take. 1-0 count to Winchester.
Or maybe it's the papers on the horse races, you know? Like
might be.
He might have had a call from Joe Sherman about a horse.
Yeah. He took Hudsucker's proxy in race number 3.
Ooh.
There he goes, guys. There he
uh,
goes. See, I think the fans are starting to really kind of
Yeah.
And that's
right?
That's his
Winchester's
11th
11th
of the year
on the season, and had one last night.
McLaughlin, if you're listening, this guy's going to challenge you.
For 18, right? 18's the season record, I think. So another hit by pitch. That's a walk-ons.
He's just going for the on-base
pitch.
percentage. That's really what he's shooting for right now.
Going to bring up the pitcher,
He had
Aiden
ice on
Berrios.
his arm last night. He's going to.
Yep.
He
We're going to think he's a pitcher.
He said Gibby made him do that.
Yeah.
He's like, Coach, but if I put ice on it, it's going to make it look like I hurt.
Yeah. First and second, one out here for the Wolves, bringing up Aiden Berrios, who flew out to right field his last at bat.
I think that one hurt.
Korass bouncing back and forth on his lead.
Nice.
Berrios lays down a good bunt, or picks it up.
Checks it up
for
right
the
there.
out, moving the runners over to second and third. So
I just, I said this the other night. I just don't know about the sacrifice bunt with one out.
Yep.
With no outs, okay, I got it.
Well,
but you also got a short backstop right here. So even a ball that gets past
scores 2 instead of.
I understand that, but in this situation,
instead of 1.
I just don't know if you give up at outs. Outs are going to be hard to come by throughout this entire game.
So
and I know there's probably
first last time.
It's probably a method to the madness, but I just,
watches a fastball for strike one on the outside corner, going to make it 0-1 count. Number 10, Gavin Bootery, the right fielder today for the Wolves. Winchester at second, Korass on third. Breaking ball to Bootery, a little high for ball one, going to make it a 1-1 count.
Man, if this wind would die up, this would be a real nice day.
I know.
Just a little bit.
1-1 count.
He's getting the corners, man. He's doing a nice job painting.
Yep.
First time I see that. Chandler Welch covering behind the pitcher.
That Coach Chase Hawthorne texted me.
This is going to be a big momentum shift right here, I think.
1-2-2 out, second and third.
Nice
Bootery
piece.
There you
singles
go.
one up the middle, shallow center fielder. They're going to hold up Winchester at third.
Yep.
But that's going to tie the ball game with a big RBI single from Bootery here.
Hey, if you're listening right now, +1, Mike Arnold, -1.
Like Jeff Winchester right there. Okay.
Yeah, hey, listen.
Okay.
Hey, listen. I'm all about everything working out.
The
I really am.
got swamped.
I'm all about working out right now.
I got to take my wins.
I don't know if I would do it, but
look, for the last 3 years, we're usually around each other, and I give Jeff some crazy crazy situational stuff I might do, because we've actually coached together in 9, 10, 11, and 12-year-old baseball.
Yeah.
And I do some very weird stuff in that situation. And Jeff goes, I wouldn't do that. And I'm never right, but maybe once.
Well, it's
the
the beautiful
job by the senior right
It's
there.
the beautiful
That's a big
thing about the
spot.
game, right? I mean, look at so many different ways to approach it. You know, your philosophy about what you do in certain situations, certain counts.
Yep.
You know, and it's not to say one way is the correct way.
Right.
You know, but hey, look, it worked out.
I'm
for
in your
us.
camp, by the way. I'm really happy for him,
Yeah.
but I agree with you.
So first and third, Cade Anderson at the plate, 1 for 2 on the day, single to left and grounded out to second. Bootery's still in second there. That's a Fleur de Lis title stolen base. So back to our same situation, a second and third with 2 outs here with Cade Anderson at the plate, the leadoff batter for the Wolves. 0-2 count to Anderson. Orr gets the signal. Breaking ball.
Watch out,
Anderson
Gibby.
Way out in front, and Coach Gibby doing a dance to get out of the way. I really like the yellow shirt too, Russo. I like the yellow shirt and the yellow shoes.
Speaking of yellow shirts, what about
Coach
those?
Todd
What
Cole
about
all the
those
way
left
down.
field? What about the
Yeah.
left field lounge shirts?
You're wearing it right now.
I am wearing.
actually.
I'm sporting it right now.
Yeah.
So I know Todd
Super
Cole
soft.
watches the replay every day when he gets home.
Does he?
So Coach, we need some shoes and some of those yellow
Yeah.
shirts. Ground ball back to Orr. Walks it over, flips it to the first baseman for the third out. But we're tied here at Holy Cross. St. Paul's putting a
There we
run
go.
up on the board.
Going up in the bottom of the fourth
Yep,
right here.
Yep, with a leadoff single by Koras. Winchester getting hit by a pitch. Barrios sacrificing the runners over, and then Bootery with a RBI single to tie it up. So we'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
At Avala Imaging, let us reduce the stress of healthcare. Relax. Cutting-edge technology meets first-class service. You have a choice. Tell your doctor you choose Avala Imaging. At Avala Imaging, let us reduce the stress of healthcare. Relax. Cutting-edge technology meets first-class service. You have a choice. Tell your doctor you choose Avala Imaging.
And we're back, WPBN, live, tied ball game, going to the bottom of the fourth inning.
Charmaine
St.
Simon
Paul's
supplying us
won.
stuff. Yeah.
Holy Cross won.
Yeah. And all of her designer clothes right now.
Yeah.
Never seen such a, designer outfit at a baseball game. She even has a hat.
Yeah.
Oh, I have.
I'm just dogging on you right now on the line. You know.
So bringing up to bat for the Tigers, number 6, Jake Kaufman, flew out to the third baseman, Koras, last at bat. Watching strike one from Barrios.
It's going to be another one of those games.
Yeah.
Ball in the dirt for ball one. Yep, 1-1 game. Every pitch matters.
Oh, yeah.
So
another choke up right here.
Yep, lefty. Ball in the dirt. Steven Spolita working hard with nobody on base here in the bottom of the fourth. Sophomore catcher for St. Paul's. Two-one count to Kaufman. Fastball, ground ball to Lanou.
He is a vacuum
Makes it look
cleaner.
easy
He
for
is
the
so
first
smooth.
out.
Silky over there. He is
Yep.
silky.
And that's going to bring up Todd Canatella, the center fielder, number 17 for the Tigers. Struck out looking last time.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 17, Todd Canatella.
The joke here is, tell me what this kid's name is. Canatella. No. Tell me what his name is. Canatella.
Who's on first?
I can't tell you what that is. I can't tell it.
More dad
Russo will
jokes.
be
More
here
dad
all day,
jokes.
guys.
We got more dad
Can't tell
jokes
you
later on.
anything.
Ball away to Canatella.
I can't tell the
You gotta-
difference between his swings.
You got a good go-to dad joke?
I think I just gave you one.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's good. No, that was your go-to.
1-0 count. Fastball, hard hit ball in the gap. Anderson tracks it over. He usually loses his hat on about the third step every time. So I don't know if it's the wind here or
he just thinks to himself in baseball, hats are overrated, man. I can play this game without it.
So single to center from Canatella to lead off the bottom of the fourth. Going to bring up.
We have an out.
No,
we have an out.
We have an out.
Oh, I'm sorry, one out. Going to bring up Colin Cure. Sorry about that. Kaufman grounded out for the first out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's all good. I had a brain freeze last night when I was talking to Luke.
Yeah. Forgot his name.
I called Lila Layla. I'm like, oh gosh. Okay. I've been knowing Lila since she's been born.
Foul ball straight back from Cure.
Okay.
So one out here in the bottom of the fourth, tie ball game.
Hope's looking for a ride right now.
She's bebopping, man. She's just bouncing.
You locked yourself in, Hope.
Yeah. So Hope Kayemi having a little trouble in the bathroom here at Holy Cross.
Yeah.
Door lock jammed. It does that sometimes.
Yeah.
So, but she got out.
Yeah,
she thought she was walking into the bar, you know?
Yeah. She's back.
So 0-1 count. Cure struck out last time. Barrios getting the signal. Fastball away. Spolita looking the back door, but didn't like what he saw, so held up.
Damn. You got to pick and choose those moments, and we talked about it the other day.
Yep. Everything's got to be lined. You know, stars have to align to make it work.
Yeah.
Can't do it just because you want to.
Right. It's the element of surprise that typically winds up being the thing that separates get out and safe over there.
Barrios comes set. Ball in the dirt. Good block by Spolita. Canatella not going.
Good work. Good work.
So keeping Canatella at first base in this tie ball game here.
So I watched a video on this. So there's the essence of the block.
Yeah.
And then there's the essence of the block and then where the ball goes.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So
tucking that
they even play games. They play
yeah.
games of how close can you get it to the plate off of the block.
Yeah, but you see, you got to be careful with that, and here's why.
Okay.
So after this pitch, we'll say it.
Barrios 2-1 count. Ground ball to Kayemi, over to Lanu, over to Russo.
Nicely
6-4-3. Barrios throws his arms up.
So let's just say I'm a catcher and I'm set up, and I've got a ball that's in the left-handed batter's box, okay? And if we have a destination that we want that ball to be blocked towards, let's say the plate.
Right.
I go to block that ball, and I position my body so that the ball bounces to the left of me. Now, in efforts to try to recover and throw somebody out, I have to go around the ball, recover it, and then throw somebody out.
Got it. Yep.
So it's almost to a disadvantage if you wind up trying to block a ball to the left of your body versus blocking the ball to where it's straight in front, and then you're always keeping that ball in front, and it's much easier to play to the left side of the ball and be able to come up and throw.
Let's take a quick commercial break. Thank River Rock Stoneworks, and we'll be right back. And we're back live. WPBN. Steven Spolita at the plate.
When Jane gets here, it's a wrap. Yeah.
What did Anderson do?
Anderson grounded out.
Back to the pitcher.
Oh, that's right.
We're at a commercial break, guys.
Yep.
But we play on. We play on.
So
see if
Cox Sports is broadcasting, and
Joe Sherman gets commercials. You guys get us.
I mean, if WPBN is broadcasting this game, we're not holding up.
Hope got locked in the bathroom.
So Spolita taking the first pitch, ball one.
It's a nice spot.
I don't know where that one was.
I'm just thinking. I mean, I'd probably, I'd live on the corners right here as a pitcher. Wind blowing in.
Fastball for a strike. So Spolita reached on an error his first at bat and then flew out to left field his second at bat. So 1-1 count to Spolita. Looks like he's kind of inching up on the plate a little bit here. Shortening it up. Going to watch another ball high. And you see on the back of Spalita's helmet, 247. All the guys, 247. In reference to their senior
tribute to
shortstop who got
Connor
injured one of the first couple games of the season.
First game.
LSU commit Connor Simon, All-American. So, Russo, tell us what 247 means.
2 state championships for number 7.
Number 7.
So you can look at it that way. You can also look at it as 24/7 all day, right?
Yep.
So no, it's a small token of recognition and constant remembrance of what they're doing.
Yeah. So Spalita goes down swinging, bringing up Trent Kiami, the shortstop, who is 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a single.
I think the other thing about it is just not taking every pitch, not taking every bat.
Yep.
Not taking 20-mile-an-hour winds coming in for granted.
Yeah.
You know, because you never know.
Yep.
You never know when, something's going to happen. So just play in the moment.
Kiami asking for time. You talk about Connor Simon's injury and the 247 and all that, fouled off by Kiami. Big, great job by Kiami stepping up, filling big shoes at shortstop. I mean, has done an amazing job defensively and offensively.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's 8 for his last 10 or something like that. So,
but he's been very solid at second base. I mean, shortstop. Sorry.
Yep. So fastball away, gonna make it 1-2
nice
on
job.
Kiami.
It's a nice pitch and a nice job by Trent laying off of it.
Yep.
Widens up a
He's
little bit.
seeing the
here.
ball real well, so. Out in front of that breaking ball away. Over to third base. Good play by the third baseman.
Yeah, good thing he caught that ball before it bounced up on that
Blake
base.
Chauvin, and good stretch over there by Chandler Welch to get the second out of the top of the 5th inning in a tie ball game 1-1. So that's going to bring up the first baseman, Matthew Russo, who was intentionally walked.
Andy's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
2 outs here in the top of the 5th. First pitch to Russo. Ball low.
If I'm Andy, no offense, Jeff, but I'm walking out there and I'm telling him tread very, very lightly in this situation right here. We're going to basically do an intentional walk with the sole purpose of seeing if he gets himself out.
Out in front of that changeup
That's
there.
That's the only way you can go about it right now. I mean, it's a 1-1 ball game in the 5th. We're starting to close in on closing time. And, one swing of the bat, it's a totally different ball game.
Yeah.
Yep. Like to see him hit that Frank D'Amico arm out there.
A strong arm. And then
flex at him.
Like a base hit.
At it.
Good cut by Russo. Going to make it 1-2. Pierce got the special seating on top of the can out there. So, got a big cut by Russo, and that's going to end the top of the 5th inning. Still a tie ball game, and we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
This is a walk-on athlete. They push harder and put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this. This is a walk-on athlete. They push harder and put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
Zachary.
And we're back live, WPBN Wolfpack Broadcast Network tie ball game. going to the bottom of the 5th, and it's time for Connor's call out. Connor, what's your shout out today, buddy?
Today I'd like to give a shout out to John Vanderbrook.
Okay. John Vanderbrook.
Yes.
Any Twitch accounts, any handles you need to give out on Twitter or Snapchat?
No.
So always the automatic shout out to Mr. Alexander and his history teacher. Yep. So Barrio's first pitch to number 21, Chandler Welch, who flew out to left his first at bat. Lefty third baseman. So
nice spot.
Strike one.
Job.
Strike 2 to Welch. So Connor Russo working the 1s and 2s, producing the Wolfpack Broadcast Network today. Future St. Paul Wolf. He'll be an 8th grader next year.
And kudos to Connor. We haven't had to stop the game one time.
Yeah,
we haven't had to stop the game one time.
I can't see the computer screen, so I don't. He might be playing. Yeah. He might be playing Fortnite over there. I'm not really sure. So we're just assuming he's getting everything, and I'm sure he is. I have full faith in him, and that's why we're not watching him. So this is his 4th.
We could be talking to no one right now for the whole game. It might not even be connected.
I think there's a few people watching, like always.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Let's see.
2-2 count to Welch. Fly ball right over to Bootery in right field for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th. So great baseball game so far. 1-1. First game of the doubleheader here in New Orleans. What part of town is this?
Gentilly.
Gentilly. Okay. That's what I thought, but
it's all right. I wouldn't know where I was around Baton Rouge either.
We don't really have any names to anything.
Heck, we grew up here, and I got crossed up.
Yeah.
So I'm shameful that I admit this.
Straight back from Blake Chauvin. Yeah, we either have you're by LSU or you're not by LSU. So,
yeah.
Left field lounge shirt walking in.
Yep.
There's the birthday boy.
There he is.
There's
Carter Anderson.
Yeah.
There he is.
What's up, Carter? Carter Anderson's 7th birthday yesterday. Shout out to Carter. Just walking in.
Nice spot.
Good pitch.
So 0-2 count to Chauvin.
Well, yeah, birthday boy.
Give him a headset, man.
Yeah.
1-2 count. All-speed pitch way out in front.
One of my favorite combinations would work right here. You get him so far out in front on that changeup. On that curveball, then follow it up with a changeup. I used to love that. A guy who's got a really good command of his changeup would be a perfect opportunity because he sees straight, thinks fast.
Yep.
Pull a string.
Another breaking ball. Chauvin doing a good job fighting it off with a 1-2 count.
Tim McClaskey. Played with Tim with the Phillies in Double-A, and he had a deadly.
See the one that had the instructional video? What was that?
No, that's Tommy Mansky.
Yeah. It's pretty close. Base hit to right by Chauvin. So they're not the same guy?
No.
Okay. Well, when I looked at you and you said it, that's who I was thinking.
No, Tim McClaskey.
Okay, so Fred McGriff selling the instructional video, that's not the same guy.
No.
Well, I tried, Jeff. So
it's all good.
So base hit by Chauvin.
Base hit, 1 out, huh?
Yeah.
So base hit.
Let's see what Andy's dialing up over there.
What are we in? We're in the bottom of
5 right here, yeah.
You think Andy's signals are as simple as belly bunt?
It could be.
Sleeve steal, titty take?
Yep.
Maybe. Could be.
That was Bob's go-to.
Yeah.
Backdoor by Spolita.
Take the hat, bunt the shirt, steal the pants, man. TBS.
Yeah.
That was Larry Schneider.
0-1 count to Lasciardi, who had a leadoff double in the 3rd.
Ooh. And another hit.
And there's another hard hit ball to left field for another base hit. A single this time from Lasciardi. And I feel like I'm butchering that name. I know I've been saying it right, but that time I just...
Lasciardi?
Yeah, just...
Some say Lasciardi.
Yeah. So runners on first and second, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th.
Brings us back to the top.
Nice job by the lower half of their lineup, turning it over to their top half right there.
So
really
Gavin
nice
Schultz coming back to the plate, who's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a line drive to left field. Barrios getting the signal. Schultz calling time. Coming set. Checking the runner. Cammy bouncing back to position. High fastball in and out of Spalita's glove. Whoa. Chauvin reading it out of Spalita's glove, taking third, and also Lashardi moving over with that. So runners on second, third, 1 out. So situation kind of changes here. Infield's going to come in, right?
Yeah, you got to bring
go ahead and run
at
third base with 1 out. Keep everything in the infield.
Just got to keep pounding the ball down in the zone.
Fastball in. Schultz takes it for ball 2. Russo calling time. Going to go over there and talk to Barrios, kind of remind him of the situation, what's going on.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know we got Stevens on deck, and he's been swinging a pretty decent bat lately.
Yep.
You know, but like we've discussed, like what we discussed earlier, you know, you have a base open.
Right.
You know, we don't necessarily have to throw him something to hit.
Yeah.
You know, we can make him try to get himself out. And if we walk him, we walk him. Now we got to force everywhere. Take our chances.
So 2-0 count to Schultz. Barrios still out of the stretch with runners on second and third. Big lead from Lashardi at second base. Breaking ball.
That's exactly what we needed, by the way.
If
it stays
stay with it, stay with it, Hunter. Stay
nice
with it, Hunter.
Torres making a
Get back to the plate.
play.
Yeah.
Somebody, yep.
There he is.
So 2 outs. Going to bring up
Matthew heard you, I think.
Davis Stevens. Yeah.
That's a huge break for us.
You know who would have taken that right there? Simon.
He would have.
Yeah, like right there, gone. Gone.
He would have pulled the case.
Totally. Huh?
He would have read that the whole way.
He saw plays.
Yeah.
Like before anybody.
Yeah. 2 steps in.
Yeah.
Not 1.
Sometimes too fast for himself.
Yep. This River Rock Stoneworks mound visit. So Coach Brad Farizo for St. Paul's coming out to talk to Aiden Barrios.
Listen, I mean, it's the situation. While we do have another out, we got 2 outs. It still remains the same. You have a base open right here, so you don't necessarily have to serve up anything, you know. And I think Brad's kind of making that point known. It's asking him, do you want to pitch to this guy? Do you want the next guy? I don't know what know what Josh Orr has done so far. What has he done? He's
we got Stevens at the plate. He's 1 for 1 today with a walk.
Orr's been hit by
Orr
pitch.
Had a double.
But today.
Yeah, today.
Hit by pitch, fielder's choice, and a ground ball. So,
yep.
You know, statistically, you know, you're looking at the way that Orr is swinging the bat today. I would almost take my chances pitching to him, and that's what we're going to do.
So you're going to get a walk-on's intentional walk here. Putting Stevens on base to load him up. Going to go over to Josh Orr, the pitcher.
Now this is something that you got to make clear to
0 for 2 on the day.
You got to also believe that your pitcher is going to be able to throw strikes here. You know, you're walking the bases loaded, which is putting a lot of pressure on Aiden to throw strikes. You know, you just hope that he can command around the zone and see what Orr can do right here.
Yep. Fastball away for strike 1. Good spot right there to get Orr started. So Barrios getting ahead in the count here, which is really important on this bases loaded 2-out situation. Staying ahead of Orr. Wind still blowing in about 20 miles an hour. Constant. Orr with the pitch. Fastball fouled off down the left field line to make it 0-2. You know, everything Orr has hit yesterday and today has been to the left side.
Yeah.
You know, all his ground balls, fielder's choice, base hits, everything is double left field gap last night.
So he's getting out and around a lot of stuff right here.
So
I would breaking ball.
Away.
Yeah, I'd throw a breaking ball. This is where Aiden's got to trust that Steven's going to keep the ball in front of him right now, because I'm bouncing a breaking ball in the dirt.
Oh, line drive over the
That works
Kaimi
too.
to get the force out.
A nice little fastball jam job works as well.
And keeps the game tied. Great job of the Wolves getting out of that one. So 1-1 score going to the top of the 6th inning here at Holy Cross, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
This is a walk-on athlete. They push harder and put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
Try to keep that heel down. Kind of lean forward. You should kind of feel that work raw. So you felt that hip flexor kick? Yeah. So this is the sequence then. So head, shoulder, trunk, then your hips felt. Okay. So when you go that way, you're not gonna hurt anything by going any further? I feel like that. Yeah.
I wish I had this stuff years ago, you know?
Base, and we're back talking about the game here, and might as well jump, Russo.
Yeah.
So tie ball game 1-1 going to the top of the 6th inning. Going to bring up for the Wolves number 17, Brian Lee. I keep saying Brandon.
Good music selection today from the Holy Cross fans.
It's even while we were warming up.
Billy Cure, man. Billy Cure's got the music going.
So Lee on the day 0 for 1, struck out looking his second at bat and walked his first. Yesterday got on base a couple times to help give St. Paul's the win in the first game of this 3-game series last night in Covington at St. Paul's, 6-0. So Josh Orr still on the mound for the Tigers, number 0, pitching to Brian Lee. First pitch, swinging, ground ball to second base. Lee hustling down the line.
A little jam job right there.
Out number 1. Going to bring up Hunter Korass, who's 1 for 2 on the day with a single to left field in his second at bat. Korass was 1 for 2 last night with a walk, and 1 for 2 today so far. So statistically, he should get a walk here and just
statistically
exactly what he did yesterday.
You would think.
So
need some base runners right here. We need to get loud.
0-1 count to Korass, or with the pitch, fastball low and in.
When that wind dies down, it's so nice here, man.
Yep. Got Jason from Walk-Ons texting me.
Good hold up right there.
Yeah.
He wanted to go after it.
A lot of people didn't know about the time change.
Yeah. No?
Yeah. So he's asking,
Wow.
I sent him the link earlier. I guess he must have missed it. So 3-1 count to Korass. So all you guys watching, if you can always watch all the WPBN live events, whether it's football or baseball or whatever sport it is for St. Paul's, at Walk-Ons.
Guys.
And there's a base hit from Korass to left field.
We need that back right now.
Yeah, yes.
Get some others going.
Yes.
So Walk-Ons Covington, always broadcasting.
I gotta wake up.
WPBN live.
Had a late night. A lot of inner child issues last night.
Oh, jeez.
Working them out today.
There you go.
One out here in the top of the 6th.
We need you game ready. We need you
the
game ready right now.
Might need to go get a drink with Hope. I don't know.
Left fielder Cooper Winchester, number 9, to the plate. And
What do you do right here? What
do we do?
Yeah. Oh, we got one out though, right?
Yeah, we got it
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Forgot about that. Sorry.
What do we do? Hope the little guy can get a hit.
So, and then we're gonna.
So they throw over enough. I'm waiting to see someone go and stand tall in the front corner of the bag. Make it a little harder for them to reach and see if they can get a ball that goes down the line.
Right.
Fastball up and in for ball 1 to Winchester. Winchester got hit by a pitch last at bat, believe it or not, for his 11th hit by pitch this season. Or looking for the signal, slide step, fastball up.
They're climbing the ladder
2.
on him, man.
Yep.
They're climbing the ladder.
So Holy Cross going to call time. That's going to be a River Rock Stoneworks mound visit. Thank you, Alan Beaudoin, all the guys over at River Rock for all your stonework needs, countertop needs.
Yep.
River Rock Stoneworks.
Indoors, outdoors.
Yep. So
the wind is intense up
it
here,
is.
guys.
Connor, let's run a River Rock commercial. That's the short one on the left, and take a quick time out if you want to hit that mute button, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Timeout, River Rock timeout, pitching mound visit. 2-0 count to Winchester, runner on first. Korass with another single to left, his second hit of the game.
Second hit of the game, yeah.
With a good lead, been picked off about 10 times so far.
There it is.
Hard hit ball by Winchester right at the left fielder. God, he just keeps hitting it hard. And his mom looking back. You know, what can we do?
What do you do?
So just keep hitting it, kid.
Just keep smoking it. You find a hole somewhere.
You got a few more years. You'll be fine. That's going to bring up Aiden Barrios, the pitcher, number 15, who was 0 for 1 on the day, flew out to right and had a sacrifice bunt, his second at bat.
Oh, that's going to get through.
Gets jammed.
Come on.
That's going to be an infield single. Kind of got through. We'll just call it a single. So kind of got jammed one inside out and gets one through the hole. So first and second.
All right, Gavin, here we go, kid.
Yep. Going to bring up Gavin Bootery, the right fielder, who's 1 for 2 on the day, grounded out to first, and then had a single to left, his second at bat. So still tie ball game here in the top of the 6th at Holy Cross. Sun's starting to come out. Wind's still blowing hard.
It feels nice up here right now.
Yep. So, or looking back at second, fastball low and away. Korass looking for a dirt ball there, but didn't get it. So a good secondary, but holds up at second base.
Got Nico Saltamaggio's dad, Joey.
Yeah.
Out there in the red. Local baseball legend.
UNO or Tulane?
No, his kid actually now is playing at Nichols.
Nichols, okay.
Lil Neek was here. I call him Lil Neek. He's Big Neek, but Neek's pitching over at Nichols now and doing a nice job. So
1-1 count to Bootery. Korass on second. Schultz bouncing back to position. Jam job again by Orr. Takes the ground ball, walks it over to first base for the third out. Still got a tie ball game going to the bottom of the 6th inning. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
At Avala Imaging, let us reduce the stress of healthcare. Relax. Cutting-edge technology meets first-class service. You have a choice. Tell your doctor you choose Avala Imaging.
In and out urgent care. Serving our community with rapid COVID testing, flu shots, DOT CDL physicals, treatment for allergies, rashes, cuts, cough, and cold, and state-of-the-art on-site x-ray. Visit any of our 4 locations 7 days a week or bring the mobile care van to your business and test up to 300 people daily. Schedule your appointment online at inandourgentcare.com. In-N-Out Urgent Care and Occupational Medicine. Feel better, faster.
And we're back live. Wolfpack Broadcast Network on the road today for the first game of this doubleheader tie ball game. Right now 1-1 at Holy Cross. Going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Got a new pitcher for the Wolves, number 1, Hunter Sherwood. Leading off this inning for the Tigers, number 6, the second baseman, Jake Kaufman, 0 for 2 on the day. Flew out to third and then had a ground ball over to Lanu at second base. Also got a defensive change. Matt Cody, number 25, in for the Wolves at second base, replacing the vacuum Lanu.
Yeah.
So Sherwood coming in on the mound. 1-1 game here. Great baseball game so far.
Yeah.
So.
And this is what we talked about. We knew that it was going to be one of these. We said it leading up to the game last night. This is kind of where we kind of went off on the bottom half of the 6th inning last night.
So do you maybe try to, in this game, try to sneak one in here as a lefty? You got Koras playing behind the bag, new pitcher on the mound.
I mean, I would.
To mix it up.
If it's part of your repertoire,
yeah.
This is the moment to try to pull it out.
So strike 1 from Sherwood.
Hunter's playing back beyond the base path over there. He's playing off the line. So if you're a fair or foul drag bunter, this is a perfect opportunity to do it.
Ball away. 1-1 count to Kaufman. Sherwood getting a signal out of the windup. Fastball away. Going to make it 2-1 to Kaufman.
Sherwood's rocking the 80s look.
Yeah.
It's not all the way knickers, but it's not all the way down to the. It's not the bell bottoms.
I think they call those joggers, huh? Those the Cooper Birch jogger special.
Yeah, jeggings.
The jeggings. It's retro. I like it.
Yeah. You know what he's saying? I am who I am. Yeah. Let's go. Give me the ball. Let me throw it.
2-2 count to
Hit
Kaufman.
my changeup. He's got a good changeup. I like his changeup.
Sherwood steps off. From the windup, fastball fouled off by Kaufman over into the oak trees and on a car.
Yeah.
Wasn't a windshield because we could hear it all the way over there. So obviously a little roof action.
Car, yeah.
Sounded like an old minivan or something. It's definitely metal.
Yeah, it was metal. It was a solid car.
It was something from the 80s.
Solid car.
So fastball, good spot. Everybody freezes. Umpire thinks it's a little outside, I would guess.
He had the best look at it.
Yeah, it was pretty close.
Yeah.
We can't see from where we are right there. So
tough pitch to watch there on 2-2 in the tie game here, huh?
Mm-hmm. I might ask Steven after the game where that pitch was.
Yeah. So full count here. A little bit higher than the last pitch, but same spot as far as outside location. And that's going to walk Kaufman for a walk-on's walk. They get a walk-on with our official walk sponsor, Walk-Ons Covington. Go see Jason and the gang. Check out some new menu items. Pulled pork, cheese
By the way,
fries.
building on another sponsor, did have the, in your honor last night, the fish taco.
Oh, at Habaneros?
Yeah.
Nice.
Solid recommendation, my man.
Yep, Habaneros,
very
3
good.
locations, Highway 190, Highway 21, Highway 22 in Madisonville. Go see Omar and Dulce. Sack bunts, Polita blocks it,
good work.
runner not going.
Good job.
So I think maybe crossed up there, Polita kind of walk it off. Then go
Hunter
talk
wants
to
to have a
Sherwood.
talk with Sherwood right now.
Yep. Up to bat for the Tigers, Todd Canatella. You want to tell your joke, Russo?
I would be interested in what.
He can't tell it.
I know what they're talking about right now, but I can't tell you what it is.
Probably talking about habaneros.
They could.
So Canatella 1 for 2 on the day. Struck out looking his first at bat and then singled to right his second.
Yeah. He just went and talked to Andy, and Andy's like, "What are you seeing?" He goes, "I can't tell the difference between the pitches." You like that one?
That was a good dad joke.
Yeah. I'm done.
You're retiring?
You sure you don't want to try to squeeze the fourth one in?
Such a pretty day.
Showing bunt again, misses that one.
Come on, Wayne,
Korath
die down.
coming in hard.
Die down.
Oh, making it a 1-1 count. He pulled back on that first bunt attempt. It's a curveball in the dirt. So Kaufman on first. Sherwood getting the signal. Fastball
All right,
away.
so he doesn't square now.
So 2-1 count.
I think Hunter can back off a little bit now.
Cannon-Zero baseball, man. Keep him guessing.
2-1 count to Canatella. Korath playing in on the grass. At third, high fastball. He's going to make it 3-1 here.
Just a little up.
So everybody looking at the signals. You seeing a hit and run right here maybe on this
No,
31? Or
I think he's going to make him throw a strike.
Yeah.
So Kaufman at first with a lead. Secondary. Big cut. Deep ball. It's going to get foul territory. Winchester going, finding the fence. Making the catch. Runner tagging from first on that deep foul ball, but that's a great catch by Cooper Winchester, the freshman left fielder, running into the wall there for the first out.
Jeez and Pete.
But
somebody check his face. I think it was the chain link probably did a number on his grill right there.
That's a hell of a play. Really was.
Oh, man.
So Holy Cross moves a runner over on that deep foul ball for the first out. Tagging up there. Smart base running by number 6, Kaufman, advancing on that.
What made that tag up easy is that you don't have to worry about getting halfway.
Yep.
You just go immediately back to the bag as soon as he catches it and go.
Yep. So Kaufman with a lead, Sherwood with the pitch. Big cut by Cure, who's 0 for 2 on the day, struck out his first time swinging and then had a grounded into a 6-4-3 double play in the fourth. If you're just joining us, tie ball game 1-1 here at Holy Cross Wolfpack Broadcast Network. Jeff Russo, Jeff Winchester, Mike Arnold, and Connor Russo in the booth stands.
The stands.
In the
stands.
stands.
We're stands. Here. We're here with everybody.
Yeah, we had to pay a gate fee just like everybody else to come work.
Here we go. Look at that lead.
All right, that's going. Hunter playing a little games with the base runner at second base. Also making the hitter a little bit more anxious.
A lot of people down the line here.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
I'm just happy our camera out in the outfield hadn't blown over. Sherwood looking back at the runner. Here's the pitch, breaking ball.
That change
way out in front by Cure, fouling it off down the left field line to make it 0-2 with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Bounce that change up right in front of
Pretty
the
interesting field here at Holy Cross. The fence is temporary, so they do take it down for football practice. And so if you come out here in the fall, it's not even there.
Really? I
Yep.
didn't know that.
So.
Oh,
fastball away.
That's a good
Strike
pitch.
3 looking.
That's a great
Sherwood
pitch.
sneaks a good fastball into
That
Cure.
had some jump in it.
Yeah.
He did. That's the hardest ball he's thrown.
And he's got some sneaky whip.
Yep. So that's going to bring up Chandler Welch, the first baseman, who's 0 for 2 on the day, flew out to left and right so far with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th.
All right, outfielders, be ready.
Ground ball to Korath, 2 outs.
Oh, no.
Throwing across
Oh,
to
no.
Russo.
Oh, no.
Gets by Russo, a bad throw from Korath. Going to score the go-ahead run here in the bottom of the 6th inning with 2 outs.
I think the double pump got him.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's going to bring up Blake Chauvin, the third baseman, number 24 for the Tigers. And Welch is going to get to second base on the air.
Well, let's see how we respond right here.
Yep.
Still totally within reach.
Yep. Sherwood getting a signal. First pitch fastball fouled straight back by Chauvin, who is 1 for 2 on the day, grounded out to third and had a single in the fourth.
A good job by Hunter showing some composure right there. I mean, he did what he needed to do to get us out of the inning, and then, we wound up throwing the ball away. Sometimes it can be a distraction getting back on the mound, but he gets back on and does a good job of maintaining attack zone.
Yep. Sherwood with the pitch, breaking ball kind of slips out of his hand. Going to make it 2-1 to Chauvin. Chauvin batting .375 on the season.
Got AO in the pen.
Warming up for St. Paul's. AO. Fastball up from Sherwood, 2-1 count. If his hat falls off again, you'll hear about it from Winchester.
Yeah.
We look to you. We know each other now. We know all your pet peeves, man.
It's some pine tar.
The timeouts, the hats, the 2-1 count to Chauvin. Fastball away, make it 2-2.
Be looking for Andy to make something happen here with 2 strikes, by the way. Get the runner going.
Holy Cross with the lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning, 2-1. 2-2 count to Chauvin, 2 outs, runner on second.
I wouldn't worry too much about the base runner right now.
Fastball away, going to make it a full count.
Ooh.
Come on, Blue, let's play ball. Let's go, Hunter, you got it.
Sherwood from the stretch, fly ball. Matthew Cody backing up into shallow right field, waving everybody off to make the 3rd out. So Holy Cross gets a run on an error, and they're going to take the lead here going to the top of the 7th, and we'll be right back with a word from our sponsors.
This is a walk-on athlete. They push harder and put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
In and out urgent care. Serving our community with rapid COVID testing, flu shots, DOT CDL physicals, treatment for allergies, rashes, cuts, cough, and cold, and state-of-the-art on-site x-ray. Visit any of our 4 locations 7 days a week or bring the mobile care van to your business and test up to 300 people daily. Schedule your appointment online at inandourgentcare.com. In-N-Out Urgent Care and Occupational Medicine. Feel better, faster.
Jeff, what kind of time, Todd's got a stopwatch there. I know he's looking at pop time, but what number is he looking for to know, are we looking at anything above? And we're back, WPBN, Wolfpack Broadcast Network. A little catcher talk from the catcher's clinic right here. So Coach Todd Cole with a stopwatch watching the pop time and the throwdown. What kind of numbers are we looking for, Jeff?
Well, not only is he looking for pop time, but I think sometimes he might be looking to see how long it takes the pitcher and his stretch to get the ball to the catcher.
Yep.
I think they have an idea of how fast guys are on their breaks and steals to second.
Yep.
And if the pitcher is longer than 1.1 seconds to the plate,
yep,
maybe even 1.4.
First pitch curveball from Orr. Still on the mound, going the distance here, top of the 7th. Holy Cross up 2-1 over St. Paul's. Kane Anderson back in the leadoff spot for the Wolves to start off the top of the 7th. He's 1 for 3 today.
Yeah, we're not getting that call, guys. We're not getting that call.
So.
All right, kiddo. Nice little piece like he did last time. Shoot it through the 5-hole over there.
Umpire and I might need to review film today.
Big cut from Anderson, goes down swinging.
Ooh.
Foul tip.
What was that?
What happened?
Oh, was that? The pitcher kind of did like a little dance like he's never struck anybody out before.
Yeah, a little energy.
Yeah.
So bringing up the 2-hole hitter, Steven Spolita. So, yeah, Jeff, you're talking about the timing the pitcher to the plate. I mean, you could be the best catcher in the world. If your pitcher's slow to the plate,
sure.
It doesn't help.
Well, I mean, a throwdown is, the time it takes for the pitcher, for the hitter, for the base runner at first to get to second. We're looking at something for less than, 2 seconds from the pitcher. 2 seconds from the catcher.
Yep.
And then something 1.5 seconds and below from the pitcher. So collectively 3.5 seconds, you should be able to determine whether or not your guy who's running can get to second based off of how long it's taken the pitcher to deliver it.
Hard foul ball from Spolita on the second pitch, and then followed up by a breaking ball in the dirt from Orr. So it's going to make it a 2-1 count here in the top of the 7th with 1 out. St. Paul's down 2-1 here at Holy Cross. Another hard hit foul ball. Connor Simon over there wrangling them up, looking like Pele over there. Kind of soccered that last one.
Yeah.
Fresh off a
trying to do what he can.
Yep. He's always dressed out. He's always here ready to go. I saw him tracking fly balls in the outfield earlier today. Hard hit ball to right field. Canatella backs up and makes the catch.
All right, Trent. Miami.
Actually, that was Licciardi making the catch. So Spolita flies out for out number 2 here in the top of the 7th, and need a 2-out rally here from Trent Kayemi, the shortstop, who's 1 for 2 on the day. Struck out his first at bat, single to left, and then ground out to third. First pitch swinging, high fly ball to left field, getting caught up in the wind. Center fielder calling.
Oh, he dropped it.
He drops it. It's going to try for second, and he's in there safe.
Oh,
so heads up, base running.
He's not going to get there.
Fly ball to left field, in the middle of left field. Hard wind holding it up. Center fielder comes all the way over. Canatella calls off the left fielder, and it kind of falls out of his glove. Kayemi reading the error by the center fielder and takes second base for a kind of start a little two-out rally here. So with Matthew Russo coming to the plate. So
yeah, of course he will.
And they intentionally walked Russo for a second time today. Going to bring up
Logan Pontiff is going to pinch hit right here.
Yep, number 12, Logan Pontiff is going to be batting for Brian Lee.
This intentional walk stuff's getting pretty old, but it's part of the game.
It is part of the game.
And it's the psyche part of it too. Like,
yeah, but I mean,
my dad tries to give him some life coach advice right there, and he looks at him and said, "I'm not batting." You know what I mean? Like he he's like me and Andy.
Yeah, but listen, I mean, the truth is that if you're a baseball player, you understand why this is happening, and I get it. I mean, we all want to hit. We all want to be in that situation to where we can drive in the game-winning run or whatnot.
Yep.
But I mean, that's
look at this side of Connor Simon too, by the way.
Yeah. River Rock Stoneworks mound visit right now. Holy Cross going out to talk to their pitcher.
I cut your point off. Sorry.
No, I mean, it's one of those where, if you're a ball player and you understand the situation, and
part of it.
It's a sign of it. Obviously, it's a sign of respect. But you got to know that. I mean, Barry Bonds didn't throw a temper tantrum every time he got intentionally walked as many times as he did when he was
his dad? That's the question.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
Yeah.
It's one of those tough things that you just kind of swallow.
So Logan Pontiff, number 12 at the plate, the left-handed batter, first at bat of the game, replacing Brian Lee. in the 5 hole.
Come on, Logie. Show up in a big spot right here.
Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs, runners on first and second. First pitch fastball to Pontiff, strike 1. Orr still on the mound, trying to go the distance here. Oops, sorry.
You good?
Can I say they got a guy again to see if I can do that? Jinx him?
Yeah. Good take by Pontiff. Going to make it 1-1 here.
We're looking to make solid contact here. We've got definitely got that right center field gap available.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hit another pop up to center.
Big cut from Pontiff, fouls it off back into the net to make it 1-2. 2 outs, runners on first and second here in the bottom of the 7th. St. Paul's down 2-1 to Holy Cross in the first game here of the doubleheader, second game of the 3-game series. Orr looking in for the signal. Sandoval gives it to him, checks the runner. Here's the pitch, fastball right down the middle. Pontiff goes down looking for strike number 3, and that's going to end the first game today of the doubleheader.
Well, you did say it was going to be a 2-1 ball game.
Yep. So Holy Cross gets the win, 2-1 of this rubber match.
Nice
going
job
to game
by Orr,
3.
man.
Yep.
That's a real nice job by Orr.
Yeah.
That's a good game.
So so Connor, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up game 1. Holy Cross gets the win, 2-1, and we'll be right back with a word from our sponsor, and we're gonna cut the feed, and we'll take a little break and come back, get ready for game 3 of this 3-game series, and we'll be right back.
At Avala Imaging,
We're muted, Connor.
let us
Okay,
reduce
hey.
the stress of healthcare.
Run a commercial.
Yeah, I'm running.
Okay, that's fine. And then look, cut
Relax.
the stream after that.
Okay.
And make sure it's, you end it on Facebook, end it on YouTube.
Cutting-edge technology meets first-class service.
We need to edit lineups and stuff like that, but we'll cut the live feed.
You have a choice.
And then we'll come back and redo another one for the
Tell
game
your
3.
doctor you choose Avala Imaging.
Chris, let me slide in there real quick.